I have the absolute pleasure of being joined by a true superstar in the world of orthodontics, Dr. Derek Mahony.
I'm passionate about this because you're just helping kids being the best they can be. Phase one, if you want to call it that in Australia, is still line up 4 teeth just to keep the parent happy. That's what a lot of orthodontists still do, paying no attention to arch development or airway. It's terrible. How could the maxillary size, position, mandibular size, position not affect breathing? Mouth breathing definitely affects facial form. You get narrow upper jaws, longer faces, more dental crowding. What other profession in the world knows how to widen a maxilla and bring it forward? Or upright teeth in the mandible, bring it forward? No one else. We're the gatekeepers of the airway. Everyone is treating to the numbers rather than the symptoms. And you're quite right. I mean, there's been lots of research on OSA, not a lot of research on sleep-disordered breathing. The scale was all based on OSA for adults, and then they just extrapolated to children. Well, I think we've got to start looking at a lot more than just those numbers. And that's where a lot of the academics actually, I think, get it wrong, because they're not clinicians. They're not in the coalface like you and I are.
This whole extractions don't cause airway problems. Well, I don't really know many people who say they do, but not treating the etiology does.
I've taken a lot of teeth out in my career, which I regret. But those cases are no more stable than the cases that I've expanded early. Don't tell me that if you retract a lot when they're young, you're going to give the tongue more space. You're not. You're going to give the tongue less space. It's all about the tongue. When do you want to fix a bad airway? Like if a kid has poor eyesight and needs glasses, does a parent say, look, what's the best age appropriate for me to start giving them glasses? Like now, right? If you have a lower arch where all the teeth are like that, but there's no crossbite, you upright that lower to what it should be, and then you'll see the crossbite right in front of you. That was like a profound moment for me, who came from an orthodontic program where you only expanded if you had a functional shift of the mandible based on a true crossbite.
It's a mindset shift. Instead of leaving all the heavy lifting until they're an adolescent, let's do the heavy lifting when they're young and pliable and compliant.
And as long as we all agree that developing the arch, dropping the palate, helping the airway, getting room for the tongue is an important criteria, then how we do it is really up to us. And if it works, it works. And how many times have you heard that statement from a mum? Thank you for giving me back my child.
Yes.
Or, it's life-changing stuff, life-changing stuff. I have a dream that in future, every orthodontic resident will have the passion that you and I have based on, on airway. That would be my dream come true.